What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we are going to be talking about the Wolf's Gravestone versus the prototype Aminus. Now, the only reason why I'm doing this video is because if you guys have seen, some of my past couple of videos, I have the 100k counter video. I have the Beto Electro, build video, and a lot of people are saying, oh, well, you're using Refinement 5 Wolf's Gravestone, so, that damage doesn't really matter, blah, 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 right? So, what I'm going to be doing today is just showing you guys some of the numbers as far as Wolf's Gravestone and then Prototype Aminus with the same build, right? With the same build. So, we're actually about to go fight some, Hilichurls or whatever you want to call them, and then we're going to talk about the damage, because a lot of people seem to, I guess they feel like this build doesn't work unless you have Wolf's Gravestone, which is not the case at all. So if you guys have seen my crits or my counters, I hit for about 33,000, right? On average, I hit for about 33,000. That's like my counter average. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave the area. All right. Now, with leaving the area, we're going to switch to the Prototype Aminus. Now, before we switch, I just want you guys to know, right? The Prototype Aminus is level 70. The Wolf's Gravestone is level 80. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the stats of the Prototype Aminus at level 80. At level 80, the base attack is 497, and then the base attack the attack percent is 25.1. So the Wolf's Gravestone has about a 20% attack increase right here, on top of the 40% that I have from Refinement 5, and it has about 35 base attack increase as well. Whenever we're talking about the level 80 stats, right? So but this is level 70, right? So with a level 70 Prototype Aminus, we're gonna go back and we're gonna look at the numbers just so you guys can see. Same build, no editing, no cuts, none of that. So let's go ahead and go back. All right. Let me go ahead and get up here. Actually, we can just do it from the fire. So with the Prototype Aminus, I'm hitting for 24,000. With the Prototype, with the Wolf's Gravestone, I'm hitting for 33,000. So 9,000 damage difference. Now, I know you guys might be thinking, oh, well, 9,000 is a lot of damage. But keep in mind, not only do you do that type of damage, right? Now, this video is not to say Prototype Aminus is better than Wolf's Gravestone. We all know it's not. But keep in mind, I haven't even used my 420% attack damage proc, right? So on top of I do 9,000 less damage, and then let's talk about the sword proc, which is what did I hit for there? Like 2,000 something? I don't know. I didn't see the number. But anyways, so you also have that proc as well. Now a lot of people are saying, oh, well, DS, you're only using you're only using this weapon, you're only using that weapon, you're not showcasing other weapons. Guys, I hit for 24,000 with a level 70 Prototype Aminus. If this Prototype Aminus goes to level 80, I'm going to be hitting for what, 26,000? So now the difference is what, like 6,000 damage? I know a lot of you guys may not know how the scaling works in this game, but this attack doesn't go into everything I have, right? That's not how the game scales. With my Wolf's Gravestone, I'm not doing that much more damage than you guys will be doing with the Prototype Aminus for it to matter. Like with this build, I'm going to basically be one-shotting stuff, most of the time, or two-tapping, whatever you want to call it, right? So we're gonna go ahead and do this so we can burn his shield. $24,000. I'm still gonna one-shot stuff, right? Like, it's not like I'm not gonna one-shot. Let's go ahead and burn him again. He's gonna take it off. Okay. Right? Like, you're still gonna be doing insane amount of damage with this build, regardless of. Okay, didn't crit. I hit for 10k. Nice. yeah, you're still going to be doing insane amounts of like damage with this build, regardless of it being Wolf's Gravestone or it being prototype Aminus. A lot of people, yeah, and I want you guys to know that you don't have to have Wolf's Gravestone. The reason why I went for Wolf's Gravestone initially was because Wolf's Gravestone is the best claymore for damage, and I want Beto to have the best damage. The reason why I went for Refinement 5 is because, number one, it increases all of her damage. It increases her damage, and when I get the weapon proc, it not only increases her damage more, but increases the team damage. If you guys have watched any of my streams, I play multiplayer with my friends every single day, all the time. So now, not only am I getting this buff, my team is getting this buff. I didn't only summon for this weapon just because I wanted to whale. This is like a long-term investment. So now whenever we go into raids, say raids come out later on in the game, right? Like hard raids, like raids where you gotta actually min-max and stuff like that. This 80% attack boost, which it doesn't scale off my attack, it scales like off of the weapon attack or whatever. But anyways, this 80% attack boost is going to proc for my team. So now I'm giving a team buff with my Beto, which is making her more of a utility damage dealer, on top of her being a bruiser and able to tank damage and all of this different stuff, you know. So like I'm not only just, oh, well, I just wanted to wail for the weapon. I was thinking about the attack boost. I don't know if you guys have been in my stream, but if you've seen it, when I'm playing with my friends, I talk about the attack boost all the time because it's just really cool that I can boost like everybody, you know what I'm saying? But like I say that to say you do not need to have this weapon. You don't need to have this weapon, right? You don't need to have this weapon. Prototype Aminus is perfectly fine. If you are looking for, if you can't get Wolf's Gravestone, say you're free to play, this is literally the great value Wolf's Gravestone. They both have base attack and then attack percent, right? Like this is literally great value Wolf's Gravestone. If, as you guys can see, my prototype Aminus is level 70 and it's 4 refinement. I could have built a white blind. I didn't. I literally built 4 prototype Aminus because I wanted to use this weapon. If I wasn't going to have Wolf's Gravestone, this was the weapon I was using. Now, when the Battle Pass came out, I built this weapon. The only reason I was using this weapon was because it had crit rate on it. If you look at any of my builds, right, I have crit rate on the headpiece. But if I had crit rate on the weapon, that allowed me to go crit damage on the headpiece. I'd be able to go crit damage on the headpiece. That's the only reason why I built that weapon. I don't like the weapon's passive at all. I'm going to tell you. If you ask anybody that's been there, I do not like this passive. The attack is nice, but taking more damage is not good whenever you're going full damage, right, for Beto. Now, if you're going bruiser, it's fine. But if you're going full damage on Beto, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? A character that's supposed to get hit to play is like, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, like, literally, if the Battle Pass never showed up, I would have never got this weapon. And I'm going to be 100% with you guys. I regret getting this weapon. I regret it. I do. I talk to my friends all the time. I'm like, man, I wish I got the sword. Man, I wish I got the sword. I tell them all the time. So, like, trust me when I tell you guys, and I know I say trust me when I tell you guys a lot. Some people comment that. You get over it. You'll be okay. Prototype Aminus is a really, really, really good weapon. I would be using it right now if Wolf's Gravestone did not get a rate up. I'd have never summoned on a weapon banner. I would have never had that weapon. I'd have been using the Battle Pass weapon or Prototype Aminus. So, but I hope that I cleared some stuff up for you guys. I know I rambled on a little bit, but I just want to make sure you guys got all the information on it because a lot of you guys don't know the information on it. I've been playing Beto since day 1. If anyone knows her damage, I know her damage. So the fact that at level 80, you are going to be doing, what, 6,000 less damage on a counter than, you know, with a max refinement Wolf's Gravestone is an accomplishment. That's very, very good. So, you know, 24,000 crit, like, you're killing anything, right? Not in one swing. I don't kill stuff in one swing with my 33,000. But you're going to get the job done. Trust. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.